renting a home to own the home, an opportunity to rent a home until you own the home, which is a fantastic one if you ask me. Information is key in this Canada. Take advantage of good information. Hi guys, welcome back to my channel. If you're new here, my name is Sandra Ogbonna. I live in the province of Alberta, Canada, particularly in Edmonton, and I like to vlog about life in Canada, provide helpful tips that can help anyone settle into Canada seamlessly. And in today's video, guys, I'm going to be talking to you guys about a rent to home. Yes, renting a home to own the home. Yes. So a while back, I was contacted by a company called Requity Homes. I'm going to put all the information about this company in the description box so that you can also do your own research. But basically, I did a lot of research about this company, and this company basically gives you an opportunity to rent a home until you own the home, which is a fantastic one if you ask me. Basically, guys, this rent to home is an opportunity where this company called Requity Homes will buy that home for you, but you enter into a contract with Requity Homes where Requity Homes agrees with you that in maybe 2, 3, 4, 5 years after renting, you would buy out the property. So if it's a property you like, basically the Requity Homes will not even force any home on you. You can go with a realtor that you trust, your own person in Edmonton, because I'm in Edmonton, so I'll be talking about Edmonton or wherever you are, because they are in a couple of other cities. I know they are in Manitoba, I know they are in Saskatchewan, I know they are in Ontario. So basically, guys, what it is you go with your own realtor to find a home that you like, and basically not an apartment, so they don't offer this service for apartments, or it's basically freehold buildings, so maybe duplexes, standalone kind of homes. And then you contact Requity Homes. Requity Homes will buy this property on your behalf. So basically, they own the property, but you rent that property from them. So it's a home that you love, a home that you really want to, but you can't probably afford to buy it right now because, of course, you're new in Canada, right? You probably don't even have the credit history for it. And, with general mortgages, you have to pay like 5%, or put a 5% down. But for Requity Homes, they're asking that, okay, you just put a 2%. This is amazing. It's not even up to 2.5%, which is like half of what is required if you're taking up a mortgage. Now, they just want to make it easy for you. You put down that down payment of 2%, and then you rent this home from them. Now, this is the home that you want to live in probably forever, or you love the home. And even if it's not even forever, if it's a home that you think that will serve your purpose now and eventually would become something, if you buy that home out eventually and you're no longer interested in that home, eventually you can actually even resell. So it's something that you can think about in terms of investment. If the home no longer serves your family, so let's say you take up a 2-bedroom standalone or 3-bedroom standalone house, and it no longer serves your purpose, what it is after you've lived in it for a while and you want to move into a bigger home or something, by that time you probably have fantastic credit history in Canada, you probably have enough down payment to end go into another mortgage agreement. You can resell this one, and this is fantastic because house prices keep going up higher and higher and higher. So guys, this is a fantastic one. I thought to bring it to you guys. The contract is such that Requity Homes will enter into a contract with you. What they want to do for new comers in Canada, and people who have probably been in Canada for a while but are struggling with maybe having 5%, 10%, 20% down payment for their mortgage, is something that enables them to take on these homes. Once you get into this contract with them, the first contract you're entering into is contract to become tenants, and they become your landlord, but they'll buy the property on your behalf, so they own the property. But then you will also be paying rent to them, and then you would also be putting down a little amount of money, which is called the premium. So that's the 2% you put down in addition to your rent. They want to help you save ahead for that mortgage. So it's not like, okay, life is happening 2 years, 3 years, 4 years from now, you've not saved anything for the mortgage. You probably put 2% down, right? And you're ready to rent that 4-bedroom, 3-bedroom house from Requity Homes. which they buy on your behalf. So what it is that they also want to help you save towards that mortgage, that 5%, which you're generally required to have in Canada to be able to take up a mortgage. They will want to help you save. So in addition to paying your rent, which is probably, maybe if you're renting maybe a 3 bedroom, for example, that could be like 1,700 or 2K. They will add maybe like $300 or something, or 250. They will calculate it with you, depends on what you are, going for. And then they'll add that little amount. It's usually like maybe 250, 300, 350 on top of the rent. That amount is saving for you. So you are putting it down, you're paying them, but they're not taking that extra amount for themselves. They are saving it ahead of time for you so that you can take advantage of it. By the time it is 2 years or 3 years from there, you will definitely have had your down payment without stress. Like, guys, this makes a lot of sense if you ask me. So if it's something you're interested, the CEO of Requity Homes can come and talk to us some more about it. So you can put down your questions in the comment section below. What they're offering you is certainty of home. Like, that this is a house you want. You've gone to look at those homes. There are so many homes that are being built, and I even plan to actually do some videos about some homes that are currently being built around my house, which are so lovely. And I'm like, God, these houses are fine. So I'll go to the show homes and do some videos so that you can even have an idea of what you may want. And yeah, basically, I'm also planning on taking advantage of something like this. Anyways, guys, so they want to make sure that in 2 years from now, you already can be living. You can get your own home 2 years from now. You can even start living in that dream home from now. And basically, guys, they're not even asking that you have been working in Canada. So if you're coming to Canada and you've been working in Nigeria and you have that 2%, then you can basically enter into this agreement with them. They are not even, having a mortgage facility, a mortgage agreement, entering into a mortgage agreement in Canada can be quite cumbersome. But, because they'll check your credit history, they'll make sure that you've been working in Canada, they'll make sure that you will be able to pay, they'll make sure there are so many things they'll make sure that you can do before they get you that home. So it's not beans, but these people are actually trying to make it a bit easier. And then at the end of the 3 years or 4, 5 years, if you're not interested again, you can let them know. But what is going to happen is that premium that you put down, that 2% plus your little savings on top, putting it down is a way of ensuring that you two also know that you have something there, and it's better, you don't want to let go of it. But if at the end of the 3 years, 4 years, 5 years, you say, okay, I don't want to do anymore and everything, what they'll do is they'll reconcile the current price of that property with the market rate. Once they have reconciled the current price of that property with the market rate, they'll take a difference. Basically, they'll do the calculation for you anyway. So they'll take what the appreciation is, and they don't even take more than 5% of what the property has appreciated over time. So every year, so for example, next year it appreciates by 7% or 10%. They won't even take the 10% increase, on that property. They just take 5% increase. So they are giving you certainty of price in a sense, and then they're also giving you certainty of owning a home. So you can mark down the home you have today and try your best, work towards it to own it tomorrow. So sometimes people who are moving to Canada come with like a large family, or even if they don't even have a large family, maybe they have a small family, but they plan that, okay, they're going to bring their parents over and everything. And a lot of times, maybe staying in an apartment, it may just not be convenient for you if you're thinking about that. For example, you have a small baby, and I know that childcare in Canada is a big deal. So most times, once people land and they start to find their feet a bit, maybe a couple of months after landing, they start to think about how they can move forward with their lives by getting someone back from home who can come and assist them a bit so that they can, just start life properly in Canada. So I know many of my friends who have brought their moms who have like little babies here, and number one, they are struggling with getting daycare. They are struggling with continue, having a start to their careers and all of that. So they bring people from home, mostly parents, who can actually visit and then stay for a while and help them until maybe they do one or two things. So, guys, if it's something you're interested in, please ask all the questions you have in the comment section. I'll be sure to let the CEO know, and then when she comes, she's going to answer all your questions. You can fill out the form in the description box if you're interested. And yes, guys, take advantage. Information is key in this Canada. Take advantage of good information. Thank you so much, guys, for watching this video. If you enjoyed it, please don't forget to like, share, comment, and subscribe. Until next time, bye.